by Eden Ramona Michelle Grubbs, The Amazing Grill, to Grandma. Dear Grandma, happy summer. Have you been enjoying your summer so far? Well, it's probably no different for you. You don't have to go to school. Sadly, I have to. If I didn't, I'd be up in Florida with you long ago. But I have to go to school, and so I can't do any of those things. But anyway, the real reason I wrote this letter is because I wanted to thank you for buying the grill for my daddy, because the whole family really likes it. We have used it almost every night since we got it. If you were wondering about my school year, it went very well. My teacher is Mrs. Schoen. She is very good at being 1, patient, 2, compassionate, 3, helping people get through things. Those are some of the things that she's good at. She's mostly just plain old good at being a teacher. Also, my favorite subject in school is probably math. It is on the top of my favorite things to do list, by far. I do it 24/7. One of the student teachers I had this year name was Mrs. Olson. She was nice, but obviously she was not as nice as Mrs. Schoen, because no one is as nice as Mrs. Schoen. I'm in 3rd grade. Next year I'm in 3rd grade. Even I can't believe it. But my choices for teachers are A, Mrs. Shaner, B, Mrs. Balsa, and C, Mrs. Morgan. I want to have Mrs. Balsa because my brother and sister both had Mrs. Shaner, and I want to mix things up a bit. And I don't want Mrs. Morgan because I already had her for kindergarten. And those are the reason I want Mrs. Balsa for my 3rd grade class. Oh, and another reason I want to be in her class is because when you're in her class, you're supposed to like reading and Bible time. And I love both of those things. So that is another reason that I want to have Mrs. Balsa as my 3rd grade teacher. Now I must be going so that this letter actually gets to you. So may God bless you and keep you and keep his loving face over you. Love, Eden Ramona Michelle Grubbs.